Let you guys know something. Okay, California, I've been born and raised in California my entire life. Okay, I've lived in this beautiful state since I could remember. I'm 38 years old. And the thing is, I've learned a lot of history recently. Like, for example, I don't remember the name of the building, but there's a building in California that was built by a black man of an architect. And a lot of our buildings in Los Angeles were actually built by black people of a in the 1920s and 30s. It was the first ever black architect. And also uh, the first like theater that we had a theater in California that was like a theater, like where you could go sit and wine and dine and watch a live performance. That neon sign that was outside the theater, right? Guess who got inspired of that neon sign? Vegas. I just learned about that on KTLA just recently, about history and stuff, but I forgot all the names and everything. I don't know why, but that's the thing. This is why I get so annoyed with people that talk shit about my state, because you're nothing without my state. Vegas got inspired by the neon lights by my state. They saw that building, that beautiful building of the neon lights of that sign, and thought, hey, we want to do the same thing. So Vegas did the same thing, and now they have neon signs everywhere. And here's the thing, California is the fourth largest economy in the world. I mean, think about how big economies are, right? My state could be a country if it wanted to. And believe it or not, California once was a republic. That's why we're called California Republic. That's why we got a bear on it, California brown bear on it. Um, we have 40 million people here. That's basically a country. I mean, it's crazy how large California is. We have deserts, we have mountains, we have beaches, we have cities, we have valleys. I mean, we literally are the capital of the world of entertainment. If you want your name in stars and lights, you come to California. Also, my state is a donor state. That means that my state, that people pay $800 million a year in taxes. And it's a donor state, which means my state, when you pay taxes, that state gets distributed to other states so your state can live. So you guys can talk crap about my state all you want, but my state funds for your state. So I don't understand why so many people bag on California or whatever when my state, you know, was the one that wanted to legalize a lot of things, right? Like marriage equality, you know, marijuana legislation. We wanted to, uh, you know, which it is legal here. And then we also wanted, uh, you know, to do, you know, abortion rights and, you know, women's rights and transgender rights and everything else. And it's like, you know, that's one of the biggest reasons why I love living in California. We actually give a fuck about women. We actually give a fuck about people's chronic pain issues like I do. And that's why I take marijuana. And that's one of the reasons why I don't understand other states. Like if you go to Texas, you can go to jail for it. That's ridiculous. So you're telling me if you have cancer or if you have chronic back issues like myself, you're going to go to jail for it. That's why I love my state. And please quit telling me everyone's leaving California. I tell you what, Go on the 405 freeway on rush hour and tell me everyone's leaving California, because you're going to be stuck there for 2 hours. Just shut the fuck up. Because, like, yeah, a lot of people did leave to Florida and Tennessee and all these other states like Austin. I get it. But guess what? A lot of them, they came back. I read another article from like the LA Times where they actually came back to California. And some of them, you know, went to those states and they're getting worse. That's the irony. They go to those states and you know what happens? They're not happy and they're not satisfied and they're getting more expensive. They're getting more dense in traffic and they're getting more problems. So yeah, you can say whatever you want, but more people are going to be more unhappy. So yeah, I have no desire to live in the flattest state in the world and everyone's in basalts like Florida. I have no desire to live in Tennessee where, you know, they don't even care about women or, you know, people's rights and like their alcohol rights or like I was watching a whole documentary about strippers and in Tennessee, and the rules are so stupid. They have to be on a platform. They have to do this. They have to, I mean, it is the stupidest rules I've ever seen in my life. I would never live in Tennessee. And Texas is so anti-women and anti-marijuana legislation. I'm like, why the fuck would I even live in that state either? Like, I love living in California. There are some things that I don't like that I wish they would fix. Like, I wish that we would, you know, phase out a lot of this plastic shit and get cleaner with, you know, cleaner air and better, you know, stuff in our environment. But you know what? I fucking love California. I have, you know, there's so many other, like, there are a lot of beautiful states out there, but you know what? This state is amazing. Like, especially like when the weather cools down in about a few more days, it's gonna get really beautiful. And I fucking love it here. You know what I mean? I mean, I think you guys with your Cybertrucks are fucking idiots, but you know what? I love living in a blue state. I really do. And you know what? Fuck MAGA, fuck ICE, and fuck Trump, and fuck all you conservative people. You know what? Blue wave. You literally had a a Democrat named Emily just win in a huge upset in Florida near Mar-a-Lago. So you know what? Fuck you, Republicans. That's what you get. You got screwed up the ass, and that's what you get. Because you know what? It's going to happen. Blue Wave 2026. You're going to get screwed in the midterms. You're going to get screwed in 2028. AOC is going to be your president. You're going to get fucked by a woman. Fuck you.